Hello everyone, I'm Xiao Gang. In this lesson, we'll write an automatic copy method. Before writing, let me review. Actually, these two modules can be integrated into one module. You can simply move this thing here, which means writing these things in this module is also fine. However, according to the standard practice of the Unreal Engine Marketplace and Unreal Engine standard approach, you should separate them. Combining them here is sometimes convenient and saves effort, and there's absolutely no problem. But I suggest you follow my approach. Next, we'll write an automatic copy because you know our current project directory resources. Where are they located? We'll put them here. We'll put them in this x64 folder. Obviously, this is the path, right? It loads using the project path. We need to copy it to this location. So how do we do it? We need to write a method. We'll write this method using cpound. I will add it. But I'm not very good at setting it up. But for us programmers, actually, it's more or less the same. Then this method requires passing a path. Then we take this code. We move it here. Move it here. Okay, then we need to ensure that this path exists. This means copy the contents under this path to this path after packaging. This is the path before packaging. Then copy it to after packaging. After packaging, it's the same path. Then we need to ensure there is something here. So how do we do this? First, let's find this path. So this is where we inherit this path. We just let it execute here. Put it here. So this part is actually very simple. We just copy this path over. See, because you know this lab and DL, they are placed together. See, they are placed together. Isn't this very simple? See, they are placed together. Since they come in pairs, I'll just copy them over for you. And if it turns red here, it's because we still need to pass a target here. Just separate this target. Place it as its second parameter. We write it entirely in C++ style. Because they are fine too. Because it is programming oriented. Then at this point, this is our circle. This is where we have three paths. This is the circle file path. And this is the path used before packaging. And there is another path. That is the path after packaging. The path used before packaging and the path used after packaging. Their suffixes are the same. Their prefixes are only this absolute value. Are different. And before packaging this path. This original path, it is inside our plugin. These three paths, think them through. In your own mind again. Then here, we write in the target path we want to get. Let me check. What I wrote here is the path plug and the plugin third party. Okay, I'll copy this over here and check it. Actually, I should be able to paste this here. I should do it this way. Let me think. Forget it. I'll just hard code it here. Don't overthink it. Flag, let me think. Actually, this path is exactly this path. You see, this path. Here, it's Win64. Actually, we can just write Win64 here. That's fine. We're not calling it through tag A plan 4 here. That's okay. That's fine. Here, let's change it to Win64. Good. Okay, so now it has assembled this path. And sometimes it's actually not convenient for you. You can print out the log. Then here we get the fearlam part. Then get fearlam will retrieve get the file name. At this point, for convenience, we need to use these two methods. This is the setup method. The setup method will have a print out the path. You can see, yeah, that is the file you passed in. Let's print it out first. Then wherever you want to copy it to, copy this file path to those two paths. Then there's no problem. And here you need to pay attention to, we need to check the folder under our current path. That is before we package. The folder we call under this path, whether it exists. If it doesn't exist, we need to create it. If you don't create it, it won't be able to copy. So if it exists, we ignore it. This situation is when you pull the code from GitHub or you remove spider eyes and intermitter yourself, then this path won't exist. So it needs to be created. Then at this point, we will take this path and concatenate it with this VLN. After concatenating, we can directly use the C# method to make a copy. Write this fail path, then copy it over. Okay, so we have done it. Now we can go do some mischief. So how do we do this mischief? Then we can now confidently go ahead and get rid of this thing. We are now taken. Then we find his prize and intermedia, as we said before. If you kill this thing, something will go wrong, right? So now let's kill it. Let's see if something goes wrong. Let's compile it first. Then pay attention to this log. Can't see any problem for now. Let's check it ourselves. Compilation is done here. Okay. Then let's look at this barrow's third party. Right, you see, Silipati, it now has it. That is, we just automatically copied it over. Now we start it up. Okay, you see, this place is also loaded successfully, and there are no issues. You see, starting it like this, you see, this place is also completely fine. That means we can now go ahead with confidence and perform this operation. We confidently delete this batterwise, completely without any issues. You can see here, we are compiling it. After compiling, you can see the log in this console. It seems like I didn't see where it printed. It should be the Let's just ignore it. Let's start it. Let's package it again so everyone can take a look. Okay, there's no problem here. Then let's package it again. Okay. Oh, this packaging. Hey, I see it. I see it. Here. Finally found it. Sources must be configured. Target dictionary. Do you see it? This is the thing we output through the console just now. That's it. Do you see it? The code corresponding to these two lines is at this position. So this is very important. Very important. Okay, I hope that through this detailed explanation, everyone will have a general understanding of these basic things. Because we have quite a few chapters later. 2 or 3 chapters will heavily involve this kind of integration, practical training on extending excellent capabilities with third-party library plugs. Then through the practical training, we will explain these basic knowledge points on Utexer. And there's actually another detail here. So at this point, here, actually we also need to add a whitelist setting here. That is, we only support Windows, so we need to add a whitelist. And this whitelist is also very good, very simple. We just need to allow packaging only on the Windows platform. So this is a standard plugin. There are no issues now. Okay, we'll stop here for this lesson. Thank you all very much. This chapter ends here.